welcome to my third YouTube video now. We're still getting used to it, we're learning the ropes. I say we because all I do is talk to the camera and has to fix it all in the editing stage. Good luck, girlie. Today we're doing a very exciting video because I'm going to see if I can read all of a series of fortunate events within 24 hours. Now, the series has 13 books, which is kind of crazy. However, they shouldn't take super long to read. I know the first one I could read in like 45 minutes to an hour, so I'm kind of hoping it will be okay. However, the difference this time is that I'm going to have a timer with 24 hours on and I'm going to like stop it if I'm not reading. We're going to do it that way this time and see if that kind of helps. However, the aim is to get as much done in like a physical 24 hours as possible as well. Like, I don't want this video to take me forever to film. I want to be able to get them done. Because at the time of filming this, I am 15 books behind schedule on my Goodreads challenge. So if I can read these 13 books in 24 hours, I'm only going to be 2 books behind schedule, which is so much more manageable for the rest of the year. So yes. The other reason that I'm excited to film this video is because me and Em absolutely love the series of Unfortunate Events. I read it for the first time when I was in year 7 or 8, and I've been obsessed since. Absolutely obsessed. So I think this is going to be a super fun one. It might be a little bit long because there's so many books to read. I will be keeping it, like, I'm going to try and not have spoilers as much as I can because, I mean, even though most people will probably know this series by now, I want it to be, like, understood and be able to, like, be watched by people who haven't read it yet. So that is the aim. But yeah, I'm super, super excited. So we are going to go in and start book 1 now, which is The Bad Beginning. So yeah. So I have just finished the first book. Timestamp wise, we are 42 minutes into the challenge, so I finished this pretty quickly, so I'm very happy with that. Overall, I'd give it like 4 stars. I know there's definitely other books in the series that I just prefer, so there's nothing wrong with it. It's not one of my favourites. It's kind of just the setup book. Obviously, they got to meet Count Olaf and introduce us to who everybody is and like the general concepts of what's going on. So in terms of complexities, this one's quite simple. It's just an introduction. But I did really enjoy it. I already feel so sucked into the world, and I'm feeling good about being able to read all 13 within 24 hours based on how quickly I did that one. So I really do hope that I can keep up with that. But yeah, 42 minutes in, first book ticked off. On to the second one. Okay, so we are 1 hour and 25 minutes in to this readathon, and I just finished the second book, so we're doing quite good overall. I don't know how I finished this one quicker than the first. But yeah, so the second one was The Reptile Room. I really like this one. It's partly because the actor who plays it in, I can't remember if it's the film or the TV show. I kind of want to say the film. I really like him. I think his portrayal of Uncle Monty is just absolutely brilliant. So whenever I read this, I can just picture it so clearly. It was Billy Connolly, I think is his name. So I really like that. And then I also just like the incredibly deadly viper and like the misnomer around that. I think it's quite like a creative plot overall. And yeah, I really like this one. I'm gonna give it like, I think 4 stars as well, just because I know what's coming up. But yeah, that is the second one done. For this next one, I'm currently running a bath. I've got a few cramps, so I'm gonna go read the next one in there. But we will be moving on to The Wide Window, and I'm very excited about that one. And yeah, we're making very good progress. Okay, so it is 10 p.m. on day 1. We are an hour and 40 minutes into the challenge because I flopped so hard. I got distracted because I had some adenomyosis pains and had to kind of prioritize that for a little bit. And then I had some orders that needed shipped out tomorrow morning, so I had to pack those. And I went on live to pack them because I like doing packing orders on TikTok Live. It's very fun. And then we got 5 more orders on that live, so we did more packing and it went on for a while, but it was fun. That's fine. I don't know if I'm going to read any more tonight just because it's getting quite late. However, that's okay. I did say I was going to pause the timer. It wasn't going to be within 24 hours. I knew that much. And we can just see how much we get through tomorrow. But I have enjoyed the first 2 and a bit books that I've read so far. And yeah, I will see you in the morning. So I have just finished the 3rd book in the series, which was The Wide Window. This is probably like 3.5 stars for me. It's been my least favourite so far. But we are 2 hours and 25 minutes in, and the fact we've got 3 books down already is super good. Now, technically, even though we're only like 2 hours and 25 minutes into the actual 24 hours, we are on day 2 of the challenge. I've been pausing the timer when I'm not reading, and I didn't have a very good day yesterday, and I really struggled. But we're going to try again today. It's nearly 1 p.m, so, we've got a chance to really turn it around today and get through like a lot of it. But yeah, in terms of like The Wide Window, I like the character of Josephine. I think she's quite like fun to read about, and I like Lachrymose. I think it's a nice setting. But overall, I just find the plot not as exciting as the other plots, so that's why it's like a little bit lower. But yeah, so we are 3 books down. Time to get number 4. Okay, I have finished the 4th book. Now, I think it's been, I don't even know, 3.5 hours, and so we are on a very good like timing at the moment. But yeah, this one is one of my favourite ones. It's The Miserable Mill. This one is a 5-star read for me. I love the setting in this one, and I like Phil. I'm trying to do this without spoilers, but Phil is a very funny character to me, and like, if you know, you know, chewing gum and coupons. It's so iconic. And then also optimist and hypnotist and all of the wordplay of this one I'm obsessed with. But yes, I really enjoyed this one. The next one is, I want to say, the Austere Academy, if I remember the name correctly. So we're doing good. 4 down. How many more to go? 9 more to go, but we do have over 20 hours left, so we're doing fine. But yeah. Okay, so we are 4 hours and 35 minutes into the challenge, and I have just finished book 5, which was the Austere Academy. I really like this one. This is one of my favourites in the series, so it was a 5-star for me. But I love books that are boarding schools for one, but also this is when we meet the Quagmire triplets for the first time, and there's just so many things going on. So I really like that school setting, and the tests that they have to do are quite like, they're so random. But yeah, so I really did enjoy this one. This challenge has taken me a long time. Now, this is a 24-hour readathon, and I said I was going to pause the timer so that it would be an actual 24 hours, but that I was also going to try and complete it as quickly as I could. I swear I started this on like Sunday. It's Wednesday. I'm going to do as much as I can today, but I also just have so much editing work on, like editing orders that I need to get done, so I'm finding it really hard to like fit it in. But I'm glad to at least have this next one done, and we're getting close to the halfway mark now because there's 13 books and I'm about to start number 6. But yeah, so that is the update of where we are at. Okay, welcome back. We are 5.5 hours into the readathon, and I just finished book 6. Now, first of all, I'm really disappointed on myself because I started filming this last Sunday. It's now Saturday. This is why doing the readathons where I pause the timer does not work for my brain, because I just use that as in like, oh yeah, take as long as you want, and my brain just can't. So next time I think I'm going to try and do it within like an actual 24 hours. But yeah, in terms of the Sats elevator, then I'm gonna give this one a 5-star read. It was very interesting. I love Jerome. He flops at the end, and Esme Squalor is the most iconic character ever, so I love that. But like the whole elevator idea and like the auction and things being in and out, like all the vibes are so good for this one. So I really, really did enjoy it. Next up we have the Vile Village, which from my original read through I really, really enjoyed that as well. So it looks like we have another good one coming up. But yeah, on to the next. Okay, so I'm about 8 hours into the readathon and I just finished book 6, which was the Vile Village. Was it book 6? No, it was not. It was book 7. I would give this one probably like 4.5. It's not one of my like absolute favorites, but I really like the vibes in this one, and I love like the ending. I'm not gonna say what it is, but I really like that. I will say I'm really struggling with this readathon, not because I don't like the books, but because I'm doing like the pause the timer. I've literally been doing it for far too long now, and so I think in future I'm just gonna do it within 24 hours because this is atrocious. However, I do have the next book ready, which is The Hostile Hospital, and this is one of my favourites, so I'm looking forward to reading this one, and hopefully we can get it done pretty quickly. Okay, I have just finished book 8, which was The Hostile Hospital. I've got 14.5 hours left. With The Hostile Hospital, I'll probably give it like 4 stars. I feel like I definitely preferred like the TV show for this one. I don't know why. That's the vibes that I'm feeling. I do really enjoy the setting of this one, and I like VFD in this one too. It's quite funny. So they're my general like no spoiler thoughts. But yeah, on to book 9. Okay, so this readathon, I failed the readathon. I tried really hard, but because I was not very well while trying to do it, it did not go very well, and it just kept getting longer and longer, and I'm struggling. So I have decided to give up about halfway through book 9. That's not to say I wasn't enjoying them. I was having a great time reading them. I was just really struggling to actually get through it. But yeah, it did defeat me. It did. And I tried so hard because I did not want to be defeated, but it was tricky. It was very tricky. I do hope you enjoyed the content that I did manage to film, and hopefully it was interesting, and I would love to know your guys' thoughts on the series as well. If you've read it or, you know, watched the series or the film, that'll be great. I will definitely finish reading it off again at some point because I was having a great time. But when I'm feeling a bit better, you know? But yeah, so that's kind of it for this video. I hope you all have a super duper lovely evening, if you're watching it at the time it premieres. And otherwise, I hope you have a great day, whatever time it is. Have a great time, and I will see you next time.